is just practical. If you just want to learn how not to walk like the Gentiles do, here are 6 things. And this is not a complete list, right? What I don't want you to do is like, if there's something you enjoy doing that's like maybe illegal and it's not on this list, this is not an exhaustive list, and this is not a license for you to go like, well, he didn't say go do this, and so like, this is Paul talking about, so he's going to give us 6 negatives. He's going to 6 and some change because he's going to like lump a bunch of them together at the end, and then he's going to give us 3 positives. And so we'll just start, and here's what he says. Ephesians 4, chapter 25. Therefore, having put away falsehood, we're just going to take this one at a time. Let each one of you speak the truth with his neighbor, for we are members one of another. So essentially the first thing that he's going to say is, we ought not to be lying. We ought to make sure that we use our speech rightly. And God is not a liar. God is all about truth, and we ought to reflect that. We ought to bear his image with our speech. And what's funny about this is that if there's all kinds of things, like you watch the news like I do, you know the awful things that are happening in this world, and you're thinking like, he didn't start with murder, he didn't start with like abuse, he didn't start with slavery or sex trafficking, like he started with lying, And sometimes lying seems like, well, this is the one I can slip past the goalie because it's not a big deal. And it's interesting that Paul would start here, and it's echoed in other places, even other authors in the Bible, where, like even in Proverbs 6, the Bible would say there are 6 things the Lord hates, 7 that are an abomination. Haughty eyes, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked plans, feet that make haste to run to evil, a false witness who breathes out lies, and one who sows discord among the brothers. Write that address down, if you will, Proverbs 6, 16 to 19, and look at it later, and you just find how many of those things are related to the words that come out of your mouth. Like there is a tie directly from what is inside your heart to the words that come out.